Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my March favorites. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Benefit Dallas blush. I've been wanting to try this forever and I'm so happy I did because it's gorgeous. It gives you the most natural light flush of color. It's what I'm wearing today. It doesn't look like too much. It just makes you look like you're glowing. Just a super natural look to your skin. I love it so much, and oh my god, it smells so good. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells so good. Next I want to talk about the Tarte Shape Tape. I knew I was gonna love this. I'm kind of sad that I do because it's like $24 and that's a lot of money for a concealer. But it's so good. It just, you know it's so good. I don't need to ramble about this. It's amazing. You need to try it ASAP. I have a couple of brushes that I want to talk about. The main three are these three. These two are from It Cosmetics. They were in a Christmas set that I got. These are actually the It brushes for Ulta, and they're these gorgeous silver sparkly handles, but they have like a shellac over them, so you can't feel sparkles or anything. These are so freaking soft. This is the big fluffy powder brush that came with it. Oh my god, I love this for just like setting my face. Just poked myself in the eye. It's great for setting the face. It's great for, you know, just dotting loose powder all over. It doesn't pick up too much or too little, and it's so freaking soft. The other brush is the foundation brush that came with this. This is really nice, and I love applying or using it with my Revlon Colorstay foundation, which I will talk about in a minute. But it just gives you just this nice solid finish. It doesn't look streaky, it doesn't look cakey, it just smooths it over your skin, pats it in, and it looks really nice. This is called the Radiant Foundation Brush, and this is called the Brilliant Powder Brush. You got little tiny names on the back there. And then the third brush is this tapered brush from e.l.f. It's actually the highlighting brush, but I love this for setting my concealer under my eye. It's got that perfect shape that it just like nestles up in there and gets everything, and I can really make sure that I'm not gonna have creases everywhere because I can get to my fine lines there and make sure that they're nice and smoothed out. I also want to talk about these brushes from Sephora. They were in a holiday set. I mainly just want to talk about these two eye brushes. They have a big tapered fluffy blending brush and then a nice pencil brush. These are so good. I want to run out and get like every brush that Sephora has just because of these two brushes. They're amazing. They're so soft. They blend out eyeshadow like you dream. I cannot do a look without using these two brushes anymore because they're just a necessity for me. The next product I want to talk about is the Revlon Colorstay. This was my favorite foundation for the longest time, and for some reason I decided that I needed to go out and try another one, and that was crazy because this is perfect. This is amazing. This is the closest I've gotten to a good color match for myself, and this doesn't cake up on me. It doesn't cling to dry patches. It just looks so good on the skin. If you are looking for a nice finish, high medium coverage, and you don't want to spend a ton of money, definitely check out the Revlon Colorstay. I actually have the combination oily and the normal to dry. I wear the shade 110. Both of these do pretty much the same thing on my skin. I don't have really oily skin. I don't really have really dry skin. I have normal skin. But they both do a great job on my skin. Next I want to talk about this is the e.l.f. sheer setting powder. It just comes in a big thing like this. Creates a little bit of a mess. It's just a translucent powder. I really like this. I don't think it makes my skin look weird. I don't think it is a mess though. I hate dealing with it just because it makes such a mess, but whatever. It sets my whole face perfectly. It doesn't cling on to any, you know, peach fuzz I might have, or it doesn't make my face look cakey. I think it is a really nice drugstore setting powder that is worth the, you know, $6 or so. Next I have 2 lip products. I have the MegaLast Wet n Wild MegaLast Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick. It's a long name. I know you've heard everyone talking about these, but there's a reason, because these are amazing. They're so comfortable. When you put them on, it feels like you're not wearing anything. You feel like you're wearing a lip balm. They dry down. They're a little tacky until they dry down, and then there's no tackiness. They don't get all dry and crackly and suck the life out of your lips. You don't get that line on the inside of your lip where it starts peeling back and looking really gross. They wear really nicely. And then the second one I have is the Revlon Ultra HD Gel Lip Color, and I have this in the shade HD Sand. The Wet n Wild Liquid Lipstick I have in the shade Rebel Rose. I also have Give Me Mocha. They're both 2 really nice, just plain nude shades. Just a nice mauve-y nude shade. And then the Revlon HD color. It's right there. This is what I'm wearing right now. It's one of those your lips but better kind of colors. They're so comfortable. They do wear off really quickly. They are in no way long lasting, but they're so comfortable. I'm okay with it because my lips don't feel dry. They don't feel, obviously they're not transfer proof. They're not going to be, but they're so comfortable. I'm okay with the cons of not being transfer proof and not lasting a long time, because I can just throw this on, throw it in my bag. I might have to touch up, you know, once an hour, but I know that I'm not going to be worried about it. It doesn't move all over my lips. It just looks nice, feels nice, just gives you a little oomph in your lip color. Next I want to talk about this little beauty right here. This is the Color Cleaner Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is just a tin can with a black sponge here that you just, whenever you have like a dirty brush, you just kind of swirl it on around inside of it, and it's porous and a little rough, and it just like cleans it all off so you can reuse it immediately. I really like this. It's going to be great for traveling because I won't have to take like 1,000 brushes. I can take 4 and just clean them off as I use them so I can keep using them. It's a really great product to have. I know they sell something like this at Sephora for like $18, but I got mine on Amazon for like $6, I think. So definitely check out Amazon. It's the exact same thing. It just doesn't have the brand name on it that Sephora has. I have 2 mascaras I want to talk about. So this is the Milk Makeup Ubame Mascara. It's got this cool squeezy tube container, and then it's got 3 distinct balls on the wand. I don't think the distinct balls really do anything special, but I do really like the formula of this. I think it gives matte lashes this really nice, spidery, fluttery, big, dramatic look to them, which is really nice. It's very black. It doesn't flake all over. It doesn't transfer anywhere. It's just a really nice mascara. This is the first thing I've tried from Look Makeup, and I really want to try their eye pigments, because if it's as good as quality as this, then I'm going to love them. The second mascara I want to talk about is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is just the travel size, because I wasn't sure I was going to like it. I mean, you know what the brush looks like. It's got this weird hourglass type shape. I don't love this. I don't really hate it either, though. It's nice. I like the way it makes my lashes look when I put it on. I'm wearing it today. I think it makes them look really nice and big and separated, but this just flakes everywhere on me. By the end of the day, my cheeks are just like covered in little black specks, and I hate that. I don't know if maybe I'm using too much or if I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not loving this. I don't think I'm gonna buy this once I run out of the travel size, but we'll see. The last 2 products I want to talk about are actually 2 palettes. One is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I love this palette. This is my absolute favorite palette, my go-to ride or die #1 palette. This palette is amazing. It smells so good. The colors are really pigmented, really soft. I know every time I pick this palette up, I'm going to get a look that I love, that looks amazing, that is blended well, and it's perfect. These 2 shades here, Puree and Summer Yum, are amazing. They are my 2 favorite colors. Anytime I'm wanting a nice red smoky eye, did not swatch well, a nice smoky red eye, I go to these colors because they're so amazing. They look amazing. And then also Charmed, I'm sure, which is this nice deep brown. These are not swatching well. I don't understand, because they're amazing shadows. So don't go off these swatches, but it's a really nice palette. I know a lot of people kind of want to hate on this palette because they either think it smells like fake peaches, which, yeah, obviously it smells like fake peaches. It's not going to smell like a real peach, because that would be a little hard to do, but it smells really good. And the other reason I've heard a lot of people hating this is because they think it was supposed to be all peach shades, which is not correct. It's supposed to be, you know, all the shades that a real peach has. So, you know, you've got like the skin, you've got the pit, you've got bruises, you've got all different sorts of colors that make up an actual peach, not just peach shades. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I know that this is everywhere on YouTube right now, but there's a reason for that. One, it's adorable. The lettering here is like velvet, and then all of this is embossed, so it's a little 3D. It's got cute little bunnies on it, and little flowers, and little birdies. It's adorable. And it's got this giant mirror, which is really nice. But these shades are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. They're all natural colors, obviously, because it's a natural palette. But there are nice pops of color. You've got these two pinks here, which are really nice. You can do some warmer looks with this bottom row here. Most of these are shimmers. There's 30 shades, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 matte shades out of 30. So if you don't love glittery or satin shadows, then this is probably not the palette for you. But if you do, this is the palette for you, because these glitters and these satin shades are gorgeous. I cannot get enough. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 7. I forgot stiletto down here. There's 7 mattes in the whole thing. I believe it's 12 of these are pulled in from other palettes. Some of these are pulled in from the older palettes, the little 6 color 10 palettes, like the Natural Matte and the Natural Eyes, and those palettes. Some of them are old and some of them are brand new, exclusive to this palette. This is one of those palettes that I think if you have any of their older palettes, you don't need this, because it does have ones pulled in from other palettes, and it doesn't have anything groundbreaking in here. For someone like me that I don't have any other Too Faced palettes, except for this one and the Too Faced palette, this is a good palette for me because, one, it's huge, so I have a good array, but I get to try the older palettes kind of in one, if that makes sense. But if you have any other palettes, you don't need this. You don't need to run out and get it. But, you know, if you don't have any other palettes, or if you just love this palette, or even if you collect Too Faced, it is an amazing palette, and they are gorgeous colors, and I definitely think it's worth the price tag of $60. It's a really nice palette. Okay guys, so those are all of my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and please subscribe. Bye!